Hi, I'm Colin Reed with Therapeutic Associates on State Street. Today we're going to be talking about a little bit of an unconventional shoulder, core, and coordination workout for you. So all you need is a little bit of space, an open mind, and bear with me here a little bit. So Kayla Whitworth, DPT, will also be helping us out, but we're going to talk about 3 exercises. Now, these 3 exercises are part of something we call functional crawling. So functional crawling's been around for quite a while. You should check out guys over at Original Strength. They're the guys that kind of pioneered this, so go check them out. Otherwise, I'm going to show you 3 crawls. Each of these is going to be a 1 set down and back. You're going to do 3 reps of that, and then you're going to move on to the next crawl. If you have any shoulder, wrist, or low back issues, you should probably be cleared by your physical therapist before you start it, but let's go ahead and jump on in. So the first exercise, we're going to talk about a functional crawl with narrow knees and tight core. So let's come on in.
So one thing to keep in mind here is his back is level. He's not lifting his back too much. He's not dipping down. He's keeping his core tight and using slow and controlled motions.
Good. So with each of those progressions, you're going to want to go forward and backwards, noting there's challenges of both. Be careful. If you struggle with the backwards, it's a little tougher on your shoulders. Save that after you've gotten a couple of these workouts under your belt. Okay, moving on to the second version of the crawling. Instead of narrow knees, now we're going to have wide knees. Knees are going to be on the outsides of your elbows.
So again, the same concept applies. Make sure your core is engaged and you're not dipping your back.
Good. Okay, both of them target the core in slightly different ways, so they're good to kind of get the whole picture of the body. The last one, we're going to move those lateral muscles a little bit. We're going to do lateral crawls or sideways crawls. It's a little bit confusing, so stay with me. But you're always moving the opposite arm and the opposite leg. So I'm going to come down here in your plank position. As I move my feet together or my feet apart, the opposite happens with my hands. So my hands are going to come together, feet are apart.
And also notice that Colin's head is straight up and down. And so oftentimes people will either arch their neck or they'll dip their head. You want to make sure there's a nice line from your tailbone all the way up to the top of your head. As if there's a string from the top of your head pulling your head towards the opposite wall. If you have any shoulder pain with any of these, you can always modify these exercises a little bit by going less of a distance with your steps or moving to the next exercise.
Perfect. Okay, so quick reminder, if you need a good shoulder, core, and coordination workout, these are for any athletes. Various athletes. Wrestlers do this a ton. I've also used a lot with track athletes. So you're going to do 3 reps each crawl, stay core tight, have fun.